Hello everybody, this is Mo, and this is Mo's volcano information. How's that? Okay, the earthquakes seem to take a long time because there are so many of them going on, but guess what? The volcano activity is just as dramatic as the earthquakes. Okay, so let's get right into this. It is 5:45 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon, October the 29th, 2016. This info that I'm going to give you now is going to be geared toward understanding volcanoes and volcanic earthquakes. Now, I realize you're probably thinking, Mo, what the heck? Okay. Volcanic earthquakes. There are many different kinds of earthquakes. Okay, earthquakes happen. Okay, they come and they go, and it has a lot to do with tectonic plates and stuff moving or shifting. Okay, or they bump against each other and it causes an earthquake. But there are also earthquakes that are related to volcanic magma moving, lava moving, okay? And when lava moves with such force that it causes a tremor, this could be called a volcanic earthquake. Okay, it's a magma chamber underneath a volcano that shifts, or it's rumbling, it's boiling up, it's getting closer to the surface. Or maybe it's spreading out and it causes fractures in the rocks, in the ground underneath the volcano. These are called volcanic earthquakes. Now, let's talk about volcanoes. What is going on with volcanoes today? Some very important ones. Okay. In order to follow along with me on this, if you're interested in the study of earthquakes happening around volcanoes, then you really have to get deep into the study of volcanoes. And things that will help you with that are books like this one. Hashtag not sponsored. I did purchase this book, and in the link below I will put the fair use statement that says I can use information for commentary, and that's all that I'm doing. I want to share this with you because it is a fabulous book, a very historical book, a very knowledgeable book, and it talks about all of the volcanoes around the world and what they have discovered about them in the past 10 years. It's an amazing book. It is called Volcano Discoveries. Now, you'll want to go on a website as well, and I will put that link down for you. It is called volcanodiscovery.com. Okay, I will put that link in the comments section. Now, have you heard about the country of Ethiopia? Ethiopia has a volcano there. As recent as 2015, it was erupting, and earthquakes were going off around that volcano. That is what I'm talking about. Volcanic earthquakes. Earthquakes that happen very near to an active volcano. Also, according to Volcano Discovery, any volcano that has erupted in the past 10,000 years is considered an active volcano. Okay? 10,000 years is a long time, I know. But when it comes down to the earth and the changes in the earth and the movements, these things gradually occur over many, many years. It takes a long time for these things to build up and then something happen, okay? So it's not like a volcano is going to form this month and it's going to erupt next month, okay? These volcanoes have been there for centuries. Many, many, many hundreds of millions of years they've been there. Okay, and they have grown or they have been rebuilt by eruption, that it collapses on itself and it begins again. It's like a cycle of life, continuing. A volcano is a live, living creature. Okay, it evolves, it grows, it bursts, it breaks, it starts again. That cycle, it goes through it, and it takes hundreds of thousands of years for this to occur. But it does occur, and it occurs worldwide. That's why I've been so interested in what is going on with the earthquakes so close to volcanoes. Well, it could be volcanic earthquakes. Now, I want to get into the list for today, Saturday, 29 October 2016. There have been earthquakes very close to some volcanoes. Okay, for instance, in New Zealand, there is a volcano there called Ripora. Okay, Ripora. Now, if we take a look at that, Ripora. The caldera of that one is 592 meters, okay? 1,942 feet. It's located in New Zealand, and it is an active volcano there, okay? There has been 136 earthquakes around those areas in the past 7 days, okay? So, all in New Zealand, it looks like 2.4, 2.6, 1.6, 1.6, 1.6, 1.9, okay? It even has the times or how far from the actual volcano that these earthquakes did occur. Some of them within 13 kilometers of the volcano. So, I'm guessing that these would be considered volcanic earthquakes because they're so close to the volcano that something is occurring in the magma chamber underneath volcanoes that causes these tremors around it. Those are the ones that we need to be worried about, okay? If the tremor is a fairly huge one, if it could cause a break in the crust of that volcano, would that cause an eruption? I would imagine that is what we need to keep an eye on seriously. Okay, and these are all today. These are like minor earthquakes, little bitty shakes. 1.3, 0.9, 1.1. Okay, and these are all within a 2-hour period right here. Little bitty ones just rumbling. So I imagine if you were standing close to it, you would feel the ground underneath your feet tremor just or shake a little bit. Okay, if you were standing right there. Of course, not being close to it, you're not going to feel it. But some bigger ones happening, and it causes an eruption, then we would know, right? So don't forget, when you're studying earthquakes and volcanoes, there are different types of earthquakes. I found this to be very, very interesting. And don't forget, I will put the link in the description where you can get this book yourself. You can go to Amazon.com. The link is in the description. Hashtag not sponsored. And I will publish the fair use statement for this. Go to Amazon.com and order you one of these books. These books are so beautiful, and they have amazing knowledge about volcanoes all around the world. And I want to remember the people in Ethiopia. They have had such a hard time with the government. They're declaring a state of emergency. They're asking is it okay to travel there. They have had a lot of problems. And apparently I'm having a lot of problems today as well. This weather going back and forth is like driving my sinuses crazy. Is anyone else having this sinus problem going on? I am. It's crazy. But I will be alright though. Hang in there. Just hang in there with me. We're going to be okay. Absolutely amazing information. Okay, I want to talk to you about another one. Okay, you know that volcano Mount Redoubt? Okay. When I go to USGS, it reports earthquakes that are 1.5 or higher. And it does not always tell you if this is a volcanic earthquake or if it's a tectonic plate earthquake. Okay, it doesn't separate them. So you have to really get in deep to figure that out. So far today, the only earthquake that did happen near that Mount Redoubt was the one that I mentioned earlier, a 3 point something, 3.3 or 4, that did happen. And I was looking on this list. Okay, that volcano in the Russia area, okay, in the past 7 days, they have had 33 quakes there. Okay, I think it's called Kamchatka, Klyuchevskoy volcano. That's a hard one to say, but there has been some earthquakes in the past 7 days there, within 30 kilometers of the volcano. Okay, that's the ones they report, the ones that are real close to it. The advisory is an orange box, so that means there is a state of unrest there. Okay. In that Klyuchevskoy, there is a group of volcanoes there, more than one, and they have had volcanic earthquakes there. That means little tremors, okay? The highest one I see here so far is a 2.0 for that one in Russia. So from now on, I think I'm going to start giving 2 separate reports. One of just your average earthquakes going off, and then I may do another report on volcanic earthquakes. That would be the little earthquakes going on around the volcanoes, active volcanoes. Okay? I will put all of the links in the description so that you can look this up for yourself. And don't forget, get this book. Get this book. It's absolutely worth the money. It's a beautiful book, and it's full of knowledge on the study of volcanoes. Absolutely amazing. I love it. I have been reading it for the past few days, and that's why I wanted to share it with you today. I wanted to do a volcano report, just to let you know that there is a tremendous difference between little earthquakes going off everywhere and volcano earthquakes. Okay, there's a difference. Study that. Let me know what you find out. If you find something different that I'm talking about, or something that is related to this, please share it with me. Give me the link to the page. I would love to know more about it, because there is a difference, and it's something that's not always talked about. You have to dig deep to find it, and that's what Mo is doing. I'm getting the facts, and I'm sharing the facts with you. Maybe you already know it. Maybe you're thinking, duh, Mo. Okay, forgive me. But Mo is excited about learning something new, and I want to share that new with you. Let me know what you think. Send me a comment, and hit that subscribe button. I'd love to hear from you. Anytime, anywhere. Have a great day. Bye.